No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And team, everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So LSU's offense will have the opening possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown LSU. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Brown.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Off play action. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air on 2nd down. Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
No, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try the run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Bringing it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Single back formation, and they give it to him. There he goes. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. To the air, it's Sellers. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. LSU 14. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. Big pickup on that one, they'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10, they've moved it to the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. The run to the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Oh, they're after him. Finds the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Some misdirection with the counter. Oh, and a move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Just searching and working for the running move as he gets it out to the 26. And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Harbor. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. This time it's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
LSU, 14.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Get it out on the screen. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Anderson.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The play action fake. Looking left. Got him downfield. Touchdown LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when number 3's coming soon.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan-Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got his man downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, running back gets to give. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Anderson. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Sharp. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. You want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying the left side. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Bringing the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Got a man, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Perry. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete! They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
On offense, you just took a sack. Bad play here, but it's early in overtime. In this situation, guys, on 4th down, you got to take the points. You got to try to kick a field goal and take the lead.
They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Send the tight end in motion. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. A big 3rd down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was a hard one to witness, but also was a great game overall. Just failed in the end. Tough comeback, but we made it more difficult than it should have been, and didn't execute or make plays. I feel like our kicker still is selling us in crucial moments. Especially easy moments, and it is very disappointing. Week 8 is here, and we dropped down to rank 12 and taking on an undefeated underdog team that just peaked in the top 25 at 25, who is Vanderbilt. Can we pull off an upset after what just happened to us in overtime? Stay tuned to find out in our redemption match.